the thing about this team, they lost every starter except one. A lot of people didn't predict that they're going to be here. Guess what? They're here.
They're here again. Like you said, they're a very good team. They play good team ball. They come in with a 19-4 overall record, and the conference they're 11-1. The only loss was the Shadyside Academy.
Yeah, they come in with a record of 23-2. Where's my wrong? Yeah, here we go. Excuse me. They came in with a record of 19-4. Excuse me. I'm looking at the wrong sheet here. 19-4, coached by Albie Fletcher. He's been, it's only his second year. Last year was his first year. Guess what? He gets coach of the year because he took his team the whole way to the state finals. We got the chance to see him out in the state finals last year. Fun team to watch.
They play good defense and they really hustle. I believe they press a lot too.
Yeah, they like to run 5 in, 5 out. You'll learn that rotation. They really like to keep everybody fresh. This is 6th year total for Albie Fletcher. He replaced the great Terrence Parham, who's now an assistant at North Allegheny right now. But he was a 3-sport star at Deer Lakes. He played football, basketball, and track. He's a 1993 graduate from Deer Lakes. He played football, CMU, and his senior year he was at All University Athlete Association. So he's a defensive coordinator also for football back at Deer Lakes back in 2000, 2008. Also coached at CMU for football for 5 seasons, but now he's at basketball, and he's just doing a great job here at Deer Lakes.
He said he wasn't sure why he decided he loved his football, but then he said his kids got bigger and he just took too much time to coach football. So he said, well, we'll try basketball.
Yeah, speaking of one of his kids, Aiden Fletcher, he's one of the starters you'll be hearing tonight. He was a football team, first team all conference, but you're hearing a lot from Billy Schaefer, Jay. I don't know if you remember Billy, but he can shoot lights out from 3-point land.
Once he gets started, you better get in his face or he's going to keep making them.
You'll also be hearing mostly from Billy Schaefer. He's the main guy, but the defense, you said they're going to be trying to press this Neshannock team if they can. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll come back and talk quickly about the Neshannock Lancers. You're listening to high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's Live Heat Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
Coming this summer, play with and against some of the best in the area. Open to athletes from the class of 2024 to 28. 2 locations: CJ2K North at Brady's Run Park, CJ2K South in Collier Township.
And welcome back to Fox Chapel High School. A quick look at the Neshannock Lancers, Jay. They came in with a record of 20-3. A great year for Coach John Corey, his 16th year, 267 career victories. Talk a little bit about John.
John, it's a 16th season, and like I said, he's been a head coach in 267, 120 losses. The team comes in. They won 12 straight. Then they lost the first game against Mercer Harris Press. They lost 2 out of 3, Mohawk and Elwood City. And they score usually around 66 a game, and they give up 44 a game.
And the Neshannock, their last title was in 1987. So it's been quite a few years, almost 50 years in the Neshannock, or 40 years since the Neshannock Lancers have won a title. But they've been so close over the last few years that not quite yet. So Coach Corey, he played at Boorman, coached at Struthers High School for a while. We're going to be hearing a lot about David Quad. He had talent. David Quad, a little quiet this last game, scored 12 points in the 4th quarter. So, but Talon Anderton He was the one, a career high 21 his last game. So we're going to turn things over to our PA announcer, and we're going to turn things over, and we're going to have tonight's national anthem here from Fox Chapel High School. I think we're just about set, Chad. We'll turn things over to the PA announcer for tonight's starting lineups, but forget about that. You're not going to be able to hear it over this raucous crowd. So we're going to turn things over right now to myself, the starting lineups. For here for tonight's game, brought to you by Dorn Concrete. They're laying the foundation for your team. You can visit dornconcrete.com. And Neshannock Lawrence 6, number 2, Anthony Bonner, 5'11" senior. Number 3, Ashton Allison. He's a 6'2" sophomore. Number 10, Talon Anderton. He's a 5'8" junior. David Quad, he's a 6'3" sophomore, and number 15, Jake Wren, he's a 6' junior. Bonner, Allison, Anderson, and Quad for Wren. For the Deer Lakes Lancers, number 3 is going to be Colin Rogers. He is a 5'9" sophomore. Number 12, Aiden Fletcher, a 6' senior. Billy Schaefer, a 6'2" senior. Number 22, Nate Moore, a 6'4" junior, and Wayne Love is a 6'3" senior. Rogers, Fletcher, Schaefer, Moore, Love. Now it's late for today's. Now today, ready for keys to the game. Woo. Let you look. Let's start over. Okay, this crowd's got me going here. It's a great crowd. The keys to the game now, sponsored by Works in Progress Paint Services. You can call Joe Wright at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next painting project. Jay, take it away.
For Deer Lakes, last game they had a hard time making baskets, so I was talking to Coach. He said, we have to make our shots, and because they usually shoot very well. And I say also they're going to have to out-rebound Neshannock and keep them to one shot.
The Neshannock Lancers, I really think they have to limit the Deer Lakes to one shot for sure, because this press can get on you very quick. And Billy Schaefer is an outstanding three-point shooter. You got to live. If they take those threes, you have to have hands and faces at all time if you're the Neshannock Lancers, because this team is very streaky. They only made 21 three-pointers the other night. Billy Schaefer made all 4, but this team can shoot. I mean, it's not just about Billy Schaefer. So let's see how this team plays out. That's your keys to the game, sponsored by Works in Progress Paint Services. Sold out crowd. Red green going on.
Very good crowd.
And Coach G in the house.
Oh, you figured that.
And Deer Lakes will control the tip in their white uniforms with the gold numbers. Neshannock in their red uniforms with the white numbers. Driving into the hole, we're going to get a charge right off the bat. That's going to go on Wayne Love. Easy call right there. I believe that was Allison in the paint, Jay.
He lowered the shoulder and went in, and you just can't do that.
Wayne Love going to Lock Haven for football. You're going to be hearing a lot about him. Also on the baseball team at Deer Lakes. But he's got the football frame for sure. So Deer Lakes gets to set the press up. Neshannock trying to get the ball across the timeline as Anderson. He finally does. There's a ball tipped out of bounds by Fletcher.
Good hands by Fletcher to get to that ball.
I don't know if we can get more people in this, Jen.
Neshannock actually was the last one to touch the ball.
Did not see that. It must have went off of Anderson in the corner. So, but anyway, so Deer Lakes will take over here. Top of the key is Allison. We're going to be screened at times because we're in the corner, the right corner with the Deer Lakes bench on us. So layup up, shot, good. And that's Nate Morgan, his first basket. So we're going to have to contend with the players standing up at times and then Coach Fletcher in our way. So we can't tell Coach Fletcher to move. So we'll just do our best with what we can do. Anderson gets the ball across the timeline, has the ball stolen. Layup, good. Nate Moore, it's 4-0 early on. There's the defense we're talking about, Jay.
I tell you what, they have a very good press going on.
Bonner will get the ball across the timeline. Quat trying to go baseline, can't do that. Bonner will now go baseline, puts a shot up, and it's rejected by Nate Moore. The outlet looked down low, shot up, no good by Allison. By Rogers, the putback
By Wayne Love.
6-0 Deer Lakes, just like that.
Right now it's the Nathan Moore show.
Neshannock has the ball stolen again. There goes Love. Layup, good. Have to get a timeout here pretty quick. And there it is. A Boston Insurance timeout, 8-0. Boston Insurance. Love the life you live. Worry-free. You can call Dan Ponce, Jessica Dix, or Tracy Giddens to get started today. Visit BostonInsurance.com. Request a quote for auto, home, business, or life insurance. And that's not the start you want, Jay.
That's the start Deer Lakes wanted, but definitely not Neshannock.
It's all about that press. They make a hoop. You're able to set that press up. And guards for Neshannock having problems right now.
They're going to have to really try a different way to get the ball across the center court. I mean, what they're doing now is not working.
The winner of this game, again, they'll play for the championship on the other side of the bracket between Mohawk and York. That game being played at 8 o'clock tonight at North Allegheny High School. We will have that game audio only here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. The loser of this game will play on Wednesday for third place for the state playoffs. Both these teams qualify for the state playoffs, which start, I believe, next Saturday. I believe it is the 9th, if I'm not mistaken. To Neshannock. Get the ball across the timeline is Bonner. Ball deflected over to Allison. Back out top. That's a 3 taken by Quad. That's up no good. Good rebound by Allison. Bishop back out to Anderson. He hits it. Big hoop to Talon Anderson. Makes it 8-3.
They really needed that basket. Get this Deer Lake crowd a little bit quieter and get their offense to start going.
A nice student section by both these schools here tonight. Let's call him Rogers. Hands the ball off to Love. Good job there by Bonner. The deflection that goes right back in the hands of Love. Puts it up and in, and he's fouled.
Ball was jumping around, and Anderson just happened to get it. I'm sorry, it was Nathan Moore got the ball back.
I believe it's going to be on Bonner. Yeah, Love gets the hoop. He has 6 of the 10 right now. Unfortunately, the scoreboard's behind us to see who gets the foul, so we have to keep an eye on it as Love misses the free throw. Neshannock comes down the rebound, trailing 10-3 here to go. 5:20 left first period.
Good, strong rebound by Jake Grun there.
Deer Lakes looks like they're in a man-to-man defense right now. They'll switch things up at times. They'll go into a zone. There's Anderson with the top of the key. Finds Wren, nothing to do there. Bonner gets into the lane, passes in the corner, back up to Allison, out top to Quat. Quat looking for anywhere to go to Anderson. Finds Jake Wren in the corner. Wide open 15-footer by Allison. He misses. Rebound comes down to the football player, Wayne Love. The outlet to Fletcher. Fletcher going coast to coast, misses the layup. A lot of contact. But Nate Moore there with the rebound puts it up and it in. 12-3 Deer Lakes.
That's 8 points for Moore already. Was he starting out strong?
Yeah, Love's got 6 and Moore's got 6. You credit Moore the one time. It was Love.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, because you're screened at times. And we get a loose ball foul on Deer Lakes. So 12-3 early on. 4:28 to go here, first period. Deer Lakes with the lead. Jake Grin, the inbound, finds Quat. Quat throws it in the corner, back out to Quat, right wing. Grin, left wing, takes it to the top of the circle, passes over to Anderson. The long three, deep corner is good by David Quat. Cuts the lead to 12-6. The 2 threes early on here for the Neshannock.
They needed that basket.
3-point shot, air ball, but there's another rebound. That time, Nate Moore fights his way in and puts it up and in. Great job by Nate Moore, the football player also, and he's fouled also. Makes it 14-6. Yeah, unfortunately, Jay, we're not going to be able to see the scoreboard, so we're not going to have an idea who fouls are on because it's too loud in here to know either.
I believe the foul was on Ashton Allison, if I saw it right.
We'll take a look at halftimes. The free throws missed by Nate Moore. So the Neshannock trailing 14-6, and we get a loose ball foul as the ball comes across the timeline. That one goes on Braden McCoy into the game for Deer Lakes. Braden McCoy, his brother Carson's on the track team at Eastern Michigan. As Anderson brings the ball across the timeline, finds Quat in the corner. Goes into the lane, nothing there. Finds Bonner, brings out the ball to the top of the key, will set up the offense. Into the game now is Jackson Mazzocco for the Neshannock also. Tight man-to-man defense, Jay.
They're right in their face, which is what you want to do.
Bonner finds Jackson Mazzocco, spin move, lane shot up good. Nice job by Jackson Mazzocco, the 5'10" senior.
That was a nice spin move in the lane, and he had a wide open shot after that.
Cuts the lead to 14-8. Rogers, a 14-footer up, no good, but a foul on the Neshannock underneath before the shot, a push off. It's going to go on Jackson Mazzocco. It's going to be his first. It should be the team's fourth, I believe, here in the first quarter with 3:12 to go. Thanks for joining us here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. But JT McHugh's into the game for Deer Lakes and said they'll go 10 deep. Schaefer, you haven't take a shot yet. They're doing a nice job as Neshannock, but the problem is Moore and Love are killing him on the boards.
Like I said, one of the keys was they had to out-rebound, and so far they're doing it. Deer Lakes.
Braden McCoy throws it out of bounds. And Neshannock will get the turnover. 2:48 to go here first quarter. Said not going to get many more people. We do have a second game here, a 1A girls game. After this one, St. Joseph's and Aquinas Academy. I believe they'll get the winner of the Union game right now. Bonner has the ball tipped out of bounds, and my brother can't come up with the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds.
Right off my finger. At least didn't hit the equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about me. We saved the equipment first tonight. They're in the corner. Quad, a deep three. It's going to be short. Good box out. Rebound comes down to Rogers. He's looking to run. He goes coast to coast, up and in. Colin Rogers.
That was some good speed there. He wasn't looking to pass. He was looking to take it right in. Exactly what he did. Nice layup.
Yeah, a strange thing about Colin Rogers I'll get into here if I get a chance. As Anderson fakes the three, hands the ball off to LJ Keith into the game. LJ hands off to Quat. The 14-footer in the lane is up and good by David Quat. Cuts the lead back down to 6 for Deer Lake, 16-10. Schaefer, the 8-footer up, no good, but there's another rebound. That one goes down to Nate Moore. Misses the shot, up and good again, Nate Moore, and he's fouled. It'll go to the line. Nate Moore killing the Neshannock right now. He's got 10.
I want Mazzocco.
That should be Jackson's second. This Ashton Allison's going to come back in. Nate Moore and Wayne Love just absolutely destroying him right now. So Moore will go to the line and try to complete the three-point play. And he misses. Rebound comes down to Neshannock. So they're 0 for 3 from the line. That's a good thing for Neshannock right there. They get the ball across the timeline, and LJ Keep finds Bonner. The deep three from the left side is no good. Rebound comes up Deer Lakes. There goes Rogers looking to run. Doesn't have numbers. Throws it in the corner. Back out to the top. Will set the offense up to Aiden Fletcher, the coach's son. He's a first-team all-conference outside linebacker, is Aiden Fletcher. Getting some college looks. Nate Moore, nothing there. Back out for three. Up. Good. That's JT McHugh. First three of the night. 21-10. Deer Lakes here in the first quarter with just under a minute to go.
I did not see this happening. Did you, Lee?
Deer Lakes can flat out. If they get hot, they're tough to beat. That ball goes off of LJ Keith out of bounds. So the Neshannock teams like this. Colby Such is going to check in. They just keep on flying bodies in there. And get another quick 30-second timeout taken by Coach John Corey of Paulson Insurance. Timeout. Get the best racing customer service. I'll call it a local agent of Paulson Insurance. Our bonus free throw is brought to you by Castle Asphalt and Construction. They know the importance of making a good first impression. No matter how elegant your home or office may be, matching it with poor road surfaces can make your friends and potential clients regret making the trip. That's castleasphalt.com. Check them out. Our newbie of the game, we don't have any freshmen here tonight. They'll probably get in the game tonight, Jay. So let's go with Ashton Allison, our sophomore. The next generation of physical therapy is here. Health and Motion is only at the PT clinic in Lawrence County. They use the newbie simulator technology. You can get better faster at Health and Motion and reduce your time on the sideline by up to 70%. Visit Health and Motion Newcastle on Facebook for more info, or you can call 724-856-3683. That's Health and Motion Physical Therapy. They keep you moving.
Looks like this Yanks going to go into a press now. See how they can break it easily.
Which they do. They hand the ball off to Rogers with 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. 11-point lead for the Deer Lakes Lancers. Coach Fletcher calling it out and saying, hey, Neshannock's in the 2-3 zone. Just sit back. And they do. They'll just pass the ball around the perimeter right now.
Looks like a good for the last shot in the first quarter.
Yeah, no shot clock in Pennsylvania. So if Neshannock's going to stay in this 1-2-2, why not? But they get the ball into the corner, a three-point shot, left wing, up, no good. Long rebound, tracked down by Neshannock. Quat, layup, no good, but fouled by Colin Rogers. So good job. They had a wide open three, Jay. I don't know if I agree with that shot, but they took it. The long rebound. I could not see who chased it down along the sideline, but they were able to get the ball up to Quat.
I agree. I don't think I would have took that shot, especially with 8 seconds left. They could have worked it in.
Quad hits the first free throw. Cuts the lead to 10 here in the first quarter, 21-11. Thanks for joining us here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. Quad gets the roll. 9 seconds. Deer Lakes gets the ball in. Finds Fletcher. Rogers now. Into the lane. Shot. A blocking call is going to go on Matt Sopko, who's into the game, and they'll send Rogers to the line to shoot two, and he's favoring his back a little bit. Got weird hit off Sopko there,
and he went down pretty weirdly there. He's going to be okay. He's stretching her out a little bit.
Yeah, he won a Wpial championship with the soccer team. A strange fact about Colin Rogers as he attempts his first free throw, misses it. Does everything with his right hand, but he writes with his left hand, does Colin Rogers. Yeah, you don't see that too often.
That's differently.
Yep, that's why I said it was a strange fact.
It is very strange.
And he hits his second with 1 second to go. Neshannock get it in. Quat gets it down. That's it. First period, 22-12. Deer Lakes with the lead. You're listening to high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
For every concussion that happens in professional sports, 5,000 happen in high school games. That's why Excella Health is pleased to have concussion specialists on staff. Running the concussion program is Dr. Jim Masterson. Dr. Masterson is a credentialed impact consultant and leader in concussion management. Excella Health also has the most advanced equipment and experienced people. To make an appointment with Dr. Masterson, visit myexcelladoc.org or call 1-855-EXCELLA-DOC. That's 1-855-EXCELADOC.
Did you know that 300,000 people in southwestern Pennsylvania are food insecure, including nearly 80,000 children? Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank is here to meet this need. Through school breakfast and lunch, backpack, and summer food programs, the food bank's mission is to end hunger in our region. To learn more information, get help, or donate, call 412-460-FOOD or visit pittsburghfoodbank.org. Let's come together to make sure no child goes to bed.
Hey, we got great news, Jay. Something for your wall photography's in the house.
Yes, they are.
You can select images of tonight's game. Will be available on our website and on Twitter and Instagram, courtesy of Something for Your Wall Photography. Check out all of our great captured moments on Facebook. Search Something for Your Wall. And remember, collages make great graduation gifts for your athlete and family members. That's Something for Your Wall. So she somehow found a place to park and was able to get in the gym. 10 points for Nate Moore, 6 for Wayne Love, led the Deer Lakes Lancers. Quad had 7 as Neshannock barely gets the ball over the timeline to start the second quarter and going coast to coast, up no good, and fouled is Anthony Bonner, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul on Nate Moore.
And we're guessing it's his first.
Yeah, it is his first. I can.
Oh, you can't see?
If
Good.
I look this way, I can see.
Okay. I can't tell really. So that's all you right now.
Okay. I'll do the best I can there.
That's all we can do.
Yep.
Bonner will hit the first free throw. Anthony Bonner, 5'11" senior. Sister plays for the girls team. Unfortunately, a loss the other night, but they're still in the state playoffs if Bonner makes both. Someone back into the game now is Jake Grind. He'll replace Matt Sacco. Neshannock trails by 8. Very important in the second quarter, Jack, to really try to stop this Neshannock offense right now.
You mean the Deer Lakes offense?
Deer Lakes offense. Excuse me. Thank you. To get this, they're going to stay in this 2-3 zone, it looks like.
They didn't press that time. I think they wanted to get their defense set up because the Lancers are baiting the press pretty good.
3-point shot up, no good, but there's another offensive board. This time it's by Aiden Fletcher. Another offensive board. Hopefully at halftime we will have some rebounding stats courtesy of Sean Saputo.
That was Fletcher's first basket of the evening.
And a ball stolen away from Anthony Bonner from behind. Goes into the hands of Wayne Love. Throws the corner to Schaefer. He's double teamed underneath. Nice pass. Shot up, no good. Ball out of bounds off of Wayne Love. Nice extra pass there to Love, Jay, but just couldn't convert.
I thought he was going to have that, but I always say use the bank board if it's available, and he didn't, so the ball come right back out.
So Deer Lakes will stay in this 2-1-2 full court press. The Neshannock doing a decent job. They do have a couple turnovers on, but they would break it and finds Jake Brin breaking down, misses the layup. Long rebound comes out to Alderton, though. Bonner with the 3. No good. Rebound, fought for, and Love's going to come down with it. On the other end, shot rejected by Quat, and Allison comes down with a rebound. Here comes the Lancers. Quat fakes the 3, splits the double team into the lane, shot up, no good. And Deer Lakes, again, Wayne Love. Love and Moore just dominating boards right now.
I believe Moore had that last rebound.
And Schaefer will slow things up. Schaefer, I don't think, is taking a shot.
He doesn't have to right now.
Deer Lakes misses another.
Good rebound by Ashton Allison that time.
And Anderson throws in the corner. Jake Wren way wide open. Can't hit. Fletcher with the rebound. Back out top to Rogers. Coach Fletcher says, nope, I want to play. So he looks to Coach Fletcher. Does Rogers. He does a great job running this point for the Deer Lakes Lancers. Hands the ball off to Fletcher in the left wing.
Need to get Billy Schaefer involved in the game here. Like you said, he hasn't taken a shot.
But you have a 10-point lead.
Yeah.
Which is great. And that ball should go off Deer Lakes. It does. Bonner with the reach and tip, and it went off the chest of Wayne Love. The ball out of bounds. Another turnover here. 5:36 to go here, first half. 24-14, Deer Lakes. At a sold-out gymnasium here at Fox Chapel High School.
Both teams have some real.
That's underneath, shot up, good. That's Allison. A nice assist there by Sopko. Cuts the lead to 8. Rogers trying to throw the ball inside. Deflected off a couple hands. Finally gets in the hands of Nate Moore and uses the glass this time and makes it a 10-point lead again.
That's always a pet peeve of I tell my grandson, use the backboard. That's what they put it up for.
On the other end, Allison hits the 4-footer. Back and forth we go. I wasn't really expecting this type of pace. Ball almost stolen. A foul he is. Squat doesn't have numbers. He's 1-on-2. He'll take it anyways. Puts it up. No good, but he's fouled. But it's before the shot on the floor, which I like. I think it's a good call.
I agree with you, Lee. Fouling Aiden Fletcher.
I believe that's
his first.
Team second, I believe, here of the quarter. Neshannock trails 26-18 with 4:47 to go here, first half. Bonner will get the ball in, bring the ball out top, now on the right wing. Right corner, Sopko looking for anyone. Wide open in the free throw line. You got to hit that wide open. Allison misses it.
I think he was too wide open.
Back on the other end, no call. And Nate Moore gets the rebound and puts it up and in. He's got 14 of the 28, does Nate Moore. Quat finds Sopko at the free throw line. Back out top to the Bonner. Sopko now will pop a 3 at the top of the key. No good. Schaefer Nate Moore with another rebound.
That's right.
And saying his name way too offense. Schaefer wide open for 3. Up, no good. Great box out there by Sopko. That should be a loose ball foul on Fletcher, and it is. That's how you prevent the rebound right there, Jay. Box out. Fletcher will pick up a second.
That's right.
JT McHugh will check back in. He's part of the baseball team at Deer Lakes. Neshannock trailing by 10 with 4 minutes to go here, first half. Thanks for joining us here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. They do get the ball across the timeline. Sopko finds Bonner. Top of the key now to Anderson. Anderson has not taken a lot of shots here. He's been well defended. Quat fakes the deep. Anderson fakes the 3. Up, no good. After the 3, and another rebound by Moore. Got to outlet to Rogers. Rogers into the lane. Puts it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Sopko. Outlet to Anderson. Will slow things up, does not have numbers.
I think he should pick that ball back outside. He's one of the big boys and didn't get a chance to get a nice clear shot on it.
Yeah, Quat, 6'3" sophomore. Anderson's going to pop a 3 from the top of the key and hit. That's his second 3 of the night. Cuts the lead to 7. Wayne Love loses it out of bounds. He was trying to drive baseline, dribbling it off his foot, Jay.
Tell you what, you don't need to be dribbling that much, I don't think.
2:59 left here, first half. 28-21 Neshannock. Quick moving game. I shouldn't have said that. You know how that goes.
Oh, yes.
Anderson
it's a very entertaining game, though.
Get the ball across the timeline barely, and Sopko has it. Hands the ball back up to LG Keith, who's into the game. Neshannock spreads the floor a little bit as Keith sets up the offense. Finds Allison. Boy, they let Allison outside, don't they? Anderson's three-pointer short. Rebound comes down. Who else? Nate Moore. He's got a head of steam. Goes coast to coast. Up. Good. No call in the lane. Thought maybe they have a blocking or a charge call. They let it go.
That was a good no call, I think.
If anything, I thought it might have been a block because he was starting to fall a little bit. Yeah, that's trying to draw the Oscar. Allison had a wide open 3. They're going to let him, but he did not shoot it with 2:02 to go. Neshannock down by 9 here in the first half. LJ Keith hands it off to Quat. for three. Go ahead, finish your thought,
I
Jay.
was going to say, I don't remember what my thought was now.
That's all right. Rogers throws it in the corner. 15-footer now. Up, no good. Taken by Love. Rebound comes down to Keith. 6-point deficit. Chance to cut it here, Jay, with a minute and a half to go in the first half.
Tell you what, the Lancers do a better job of getting rebounds now than they did in the first quarter.
Keith, the hand three for Sofka. Big good. Matt Sofka cuts the lead to three. Neshannock fans on their feet. 5th three of the first half here for the Lancers. And Rogers will set the offense up for Deer Lakes.
We're actually doing a lot better job than the first quarter, not giving the Deer Lakes a second shot.
Into the lane is McHugh. Throws it in the corner. Driving in the lane is Love. Lot rejected. That foul before he gets into the lane. A loose ball foul is going to go on David Quat.
Quat's first foul of the evening.
And he's going to go to say it is shooting foul. So Wayne Love will go to the line to shoot two. Misses the first. 1 for 6 to the free throw line is Deer Lakes. On the other hand, the Neshannock 4 for 4.
Foul shots are very important, and especially a game like this.
And this is the second. Sofko comes down with a rebound. And the Neshannock a chance to tie or cut the deficit to 1 here with 45 seconds to go here first half. They're down by as much as 10. Actually, by as much as 11. They battle back. Deer Lakes goes into a 2-1-2 zone to end this first half, Jay.
Like you said, they switch defenses.
The way they're hitting threes, too. You got to get hands and faces. Quat's going to drive baseline shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to McHugh with 19 seconds to go. Rogers throws in the corner. The quick three by Schaefer up, no good. Rebounds off in the Neshannock and out of bounds. Be Deer Lakes ball with 12 seconds to go. And now the referees are going to talk about it. And they're going to point the other way. That's going to be the Neshannock ball. We're 100 feet away.
I couldn't really tell the truth. I saw hands flying, the ball going out.
From 100 feet away, I thought it was the right call, but I'm 100 feet away. Down to 8 seconds. Going to get the ball across timeline quick. They do. Anderson finds Quat for three. It's good. At the buzzer, David Quat ties the game at 30. What a shot, Jay.
I'll tell you what, that's the way to end a quarter. They were down by 11, 10 or 11. They come back and tie the game with no time left in the first half.
All the momentum the Neshannock way. Let's take a break. You're listening to high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Hungry.
Okay, forest animals, kids are coming to the forest, and it's up to us to make their visit a good one. Sparrow.
When injuries get you sidelined, don't trust just anyone to get you back on the field. Visit Health in Motion Physical Therapy in Shenango Township. They want to get you back to the top of your game as quickly as possible with certified orthopedic and manual therapy. At Health in Motion, you receive quality one-on-one time with a board-certified physical therapist. Get the next generation of physical therapy to help in your recovery. Health in Motion is the first PT clinic in Western Pennsylvania to use the Newbie, the neurobioelectric stimulator, in their therapies. Their technologies can reduce your time on the sideline from 3 or 4 weeks to just 3 or 4 days. Don't wait for months to see improvement. Notice a difference after your first visit to Health in Motion, keeping you moving.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity is really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale-Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
And welcome back to Fox Chapel High School, Jay. This game is so hot that the fire alarm's going off.
They announced it wasn't a fire, just stay seated.
So our scoring recap, sponsored by Gem Master Builders and Craftsmen, family-owned and operated general contractors for 4 generations. Their extensive construction experience, design capabilities, and creative process allows us to help any project to meet any challenge. Building their community for over 70 years. Visit gembuilders.com for more information. Jay, I'll take the numbers. I'll let you take the stats, Mr. Sesaputo, which is nice to give us. Leading scorer for the David Quat, 13 points on the first half. 6 points for Anderson, 4 for Allison, 3 points for Mazzacco, 2 apiece for Jackson Mazzacco. Yeah, Mazzacco, 3 for Sopko, 2 for Mazzacco, 2 for Bonner. 6 threes in the first half, 3 of them by Quat. Nate Moore was 16, leading the way for Deer Lake, 6 for Wayne Love, 3 for McHugh and Rogers, 2 for Fletcher. And the key there, Jay, did I mention Schaefer's name? No, I did not.
That is something. He's the leading scorer, averaging 16.3 a game, and he has nothing yet.
And how about some of these other stats that Mr. Saputo handed out?
For rebounds, this is just something. Deer Lakes had 20 rebounds in the first half. Moore with 11 out of the 20.
I believe it. I thought he had more. Nope, no pun intended.
And Neshannock had 14 rebounds. Assists, Deer Lake had 3. Neshannock had 8 with the threes, and there's 4 threes.
Yeah, 4 of them on the threes. Yeah, with the assists. It's great just to getting that pass in.
And the steals, Deer Lakes had 3, Neshannock had 1. Turnovers, not too bad. Deer Lakes only had 5, Neshannock had 4. This is the interesting one. Free throws, Deer Lake 1 for 7.
Yep.
Neshannock 4 for 4.
Difference in the game right now in a tie ball game. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be back and look at the second half a little bit. You're listening to high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
Right now, someone very special needs your help. This is Jack Lim, CEO of City Rescue Mission. No one is beyond God's love and care. One person's life can affect another. Though you may never meet this person, you can make a difference in his or her life. Hurting men and women in our community desperately need food, shelter, and physical and spiritual care. Some are struggling with abuse and addiction. They feel alone, unloved, and forgotten. Individual, caring people provide their hope. You can help change the lives of men, women, and children. Visit cityrescuemission.org and help us today.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Zane-Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
And welcome back. The fire alarm's still going off here at Fox Chapel, so we might have a delay. No, well, the lights are flashing, Jay.
But there's no sound right now.
They got the sound down. That's good. So let's look into the second half. What do you think Deer Lakes is going to do right now? Because, I mean,
well, Deer Lake started out 22-12 in the first quarter. Second quarter, they got outshot 18-8, outscored 18-8, and they were missing a lot of shots. In the first quarter, they got a lot of rebounds, a lot of putbacks. Second quarter, they're completely out-hustled, and Neshannock started coming down the rebounds.
I think that was the key right there because Nate Moore said there's 11 rebounds, probably 8 in the first quarter, I would think. So 724-714-4294 to call Joe Wright and discuss your next painting project. At the end of this game, our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the Newcastle Transit Authority. Why driving? You can relax and ride daily routes to Pittsburgh as well as routes all around Lawrence County. Visit newcastletransit.org for more information and route schedule. Remember, senior citizens ride for free. The out-of-town scoreboard, Jade, the Union Scotties, 33, Riverview 6 at halftime, and time to do our chassis toss. Another donation to a great fine school district here. But yeah, 33-6. It sounds like the Scotties are on their way to the championship at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning.
And I'm sure one of us will be there.
We know LC SportsNet will be there. We'll see what Mr. Dawson has up his sleeve anyways. But don't get the winner of St. Joseph's and Aquinas Academy, which is being played second here in the NFHS network. And the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Trib Live High School Sports Network has a free audio broadcast of that if you want to tune in to that game. But, of course, you might want to tune into the Mohawk Boys is the other side of this, on the other side of this bracket. At 8 o'clock, a free audio broadcast of that one at 8 o'clock from North Allegheny High School.
Tell you what, this has been such a game. It's one of the better games I've seen. The last couple of games we've done has been Mercy Road and very ugly. And this is wonderful to get a nice, clean game.
So the players are still shooting. So the fire alarm still must be flashed. It's still flashing. So they're going to keep the players in the court right now to make sure everything's going to be secure and get this fire alarm turned off. So, Jay, if you have a message, let's take your message right now.
Okay, I'll do that. Funk.mode.com is a proud supporter of the high school basketball in Western Pennsylvania and all around the globe. Pioneers of the Underground Classic since 1995. The Funk Mob Classic specialize in unique custom design, windbreakers, backpacks, high socks, headbands, innovative unis, and more. Funk Mob is proud to be the official uniform provider of the CJ2K League in 2024 and organizers of the Parachute Skydiving into champions with the game balls. Ah, yes. Find them online at funkmob.com. That's FUNK hyphen .M hyphen .O hyphen B hyphen .com. And on Instagram, Funk Mob Classic.
That's tough to say 3 times, isn't it? Funk Mob.
I said it though.
I like it. So with that, we're going to take another quick break while they're still warming up out here. You're listening to high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAT.
Coming this summer. Play with and against some of the best in the area. Open to athletes from the class of 2024 to 28. 2 locations. CJ2K North at Brady's Run Park, CJ2K South in Collier Township.
For every concussion that happens in professional sports, 5,000 happen in high school games. That's why Excella Health is pleased to have concussion specialists on staff. Running the concussion program is Dr. Jim Masterson. Dr. Masterson is a credentialed impact consultant and leader in concussion management. Excella Health also has the most advanced equipment and experienced people. To make an appointment with Dr. Masterson, visit myexcelladoc.org or call 1-855-EXCELLA-DOC. That's 1-855-EXCELADOC.
Did you know that 300,000 people in southwestern Pennsylvania are food insecure, including nearly 80,000 children? Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank is here to meet this need. Through school breakfast and lunch, backpack, and summer food programs, the food bank's mission is to end hunger in our region. To learn more information, get help, or donate, call 412-460-FOOD or visit pittsburghfoodbank.org. Let's come together to make sure no child goes to bed hungry.
Okay, forest animals, kids are coming to the forest, and it's up to
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Welcome back here to Fox Chapel High School. It extended halftime because of the fire alarm. Do not hear the sound, but you still have the flashing lights, Jay, on this. So that could get in the eyes of maybe some of the players if you're shooting or something like that. So Mr. O'Brien, the athletic director here, doing his best to try to get everything settled down. When you have a huge crowd like this, and you probably have a decent crowd standing outside waiting to get in for the second game. Well, not quite yet. That's only 6:45 because the second game doesn't start till 8, but still not a good situation if you're Mr. O'Brien, but he's doing the best he can.
Tell you what, like you said, I'm sure there's people standing in line to get into the second game. So it's a very important game also.
Well, first they have to get into the parking lot because this is a sellout crowd in this gymnasium, and it's a fun atmosphere to be in. I love this time of year. The referees are going to go back into the locker room now as the Neshannock Lancers are going to have a seat on the bench, and so we don't know how long this delay might be. But let me see if I can get onto your phone here. Actually, Troy is the number 1 ranked 3A team. Believe it or not, there's no District 12 teams ranked in the state of Pennsylvania, believe it or not.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah, I know. You figured District 12 somewhere along the way, like West Catholic or something. No, if we're in the Dawn Rebel in the Trib Live High School Sports Network, there's none of that. So now they're going to try to put tape over the lights.
You got a lot of tape to put up.
They're going to see if they can do that, or a ticket. Actually looking at extra tickets to try to put over those lights, because apparently those lights they're not going to get them to stop flashing. So now that's what they're going to try to do, like put some blue duct tape or something over all the. We got two lights on each side of the court over here, on our near side where we're sitting, and we have lights on the far side. So they're gonna hit the horn. Nope, still working. Now the fire alarm's going back off again. And then you could tell by this. I don't think we're going to be now stopped. But you can still see you definitely see the lights. I don't think it should affect the players, but that's up to the coaches. That the coaches and the referees. I mean, well, first it's up to the referees. I mean, they're the one that going to get the final say so. I mean, if I was refereeing right now, I would say, hey, coaches, what do you think? And if one coach says, no, I don't, it's like, forget it. You can't go. So they're going to try to do their best to get these lights flashing. Now they quit. And there's the ovation. Somebody pulled a plug. Actually, they pulled a battery. I don't know what they did, but anyways.
I think they pulled the battery, Lee.
I don't know what they did, but they got it done. That's all that matters.
No flashing lights.
I said it was hot in the gymnasium this first half, Jay. 16 minutes to go. Who is going to be going to the Pete on Friday night at 5 o'clock for the right to play for the WPL championship, either against Mohawk or Burrell? Mohawk hasn't won a championship since 1970, by the way.
Wow.
So you might have two teams. We're hoping for a Lawrence County sweep here. Yeah, we can get it there.
Say 23.
They said a 2 or 3 year old kid pulled the fire alarm. And at least he's laughing about it anyways, which is good.
You have to laugh.
We're starting the second half. Baseline shot up. Good. Wayne Love. Nice assist there by Nate Moore.
Yeah, Love went for the basket. Nice pass, and he took it right up and in.
So Lancers with the 2-point lead now. Slopko has the ball inside. Throw it to Allison. Spin move. Pump fake up. Misses the bunny. Rebound comes down to guess who? Nate Moore. Out to Wayne Loves. Gets the blocking call on Slopko. Ooh. Tough call on Slopko.
That was a tough one there.
Yeah, I believe. And I guess it's a shooting foul too. Yep, a shooting foul also. Toughest call in basketball, Jay.
Yes, it is. Especially when both people are moving just a little bit, so you're not sure.
And they said that shot was good by Wayne Love.
And he misses another free throw.
He's 0 for 4 from the line, but Lancers have a 4-point lead. Hopefully those free throws can come back to haunt Deer Lakes if you're in the Neshannock fan. Anderson, he had 6 in the first half. Throws in the corner to Slopko. Slopko looking for a 15-footer. That was going to be deflected, so he throws it back out top. Anderson will slow things up. Just underway here, second half. Lancers with a 4-point lead. Slopko gets his man in the air, drives to the hoop. There tries to make the extra pass, and it's stolen by Deer Lakes. Rogers looking to run. Tries to pass tipped away from Anderson into the hands of Slopko.
Ill-advised pass there.
Quat in the lane, shot up, good. Quat's got 15. Cuts the lead to 2 with 6.5 to go here, third quarter. And Deer Lakes back into the man-to-man defense. Or excuse me, Neshannock back into the man-to-man defense. Fletcher with 2 fouls back in. He starts the second half. Billy Schaefer yet to score yet. He'll shoot the 3 now, and it's in. Great job by Schaefer. Fakes going into the lane and pops back out for 3. Coach Fletcher loved that one.
I'll tell you what, if he gets hot, Neshannock might be in trouble.
They will be in trouble if he gets hot. Because he could take over a ball game.
That was
an offensive foul away from the ball.
I believe on number 11.
They're going to get it on Slopko.
Yep, that's third on Slopko.
Yeah, that was completely on the other side of the floor.
A little bit of pushing, and he got caught. Now it goes, the person who pushes twice, second usually gets caught.
This game was tied at halftime. Deer Lakes with a 5-point lead here, early third quarter. Pass inside. Love shot up, no good. Gets his own board up, good. Foul. Chance to go to the 3-point play. Wayne Love. Another offensive board.
The first quarter, they dominated the boards. The second quarter, Neshannock come back. Now they're starting to get caught up again.
I believe that foul went on Allison, which is his second. Back up to a 7-point lead. Wayne Love's got 12. He's 0 for 4 from the line. He finally hits. I was trying to get the announcer's jinx somehow. 8-point lead for Deer Lakes, and here comes the press for Deer Lakes. The Bonner gets the ball across the timeline. LJ Keith into the game for the Neshannock has it now. Keith gets into the lane. Shot up, no good. Rogers comes down the rebound. It's a 4-on-2 break. Finds Fletcher, but the ball's deflected and in the hands of Bonner. We're going to get a loose ball foul on Deer Lakes here. That's going to go on Nate Moore. Should be his second, I believe.
That's what I have him for, Lee. Yes, numbers. That's 2 on him. I can see it.
Team's first, I believe, here in the second half, or third quarter. Neshannock with 3. Neshannock trying to inbound the ball. Ball's deflected out of bounds by Schaefer off the foot. Neshannock suddenly down by 8. Not a good start here by the Lancers.
They didn't start out the game good. In the second half, they're starting the same as they did the first quarter.
Yeah, they were outscored 22-12 in the first quarter. They came back to tie this game up at halftime. Pass down low. LJ Keith kicks it back out top to Bonner. Bonner will set the offense up. Bonner gets into the lane. Shot up good. Nice job, Anthony Bonner. His first field goal of the game. He's got 4. Lead down to 6. Inside, a loose ball foul is going to go on Ash and Allison. A loose ball foul.
That's his third, I believe.
Team's 4th of the quarter. It is his third. Yeah, I can see now myself a little bit. Allison's going to come back out. Jackson Mizaka, who had 2 fouls in the first half, back in. So quickly, Love fouled up good. Mizaka picks up his third. 5 fouls in the quarter. And we still have 4:37 left here in the third quarter, Jay. And Love will try to complete the 3-point play.
In the first half, it was Moore doing it. Now the second half, Wayne Love's getting all the rebounds and taking them back out.
Said Love and Moore are having their ways here tonight. Love at 6'3", Moore at 6'4", getting it done. And another missed free throw. Loose ball on the floor. Neshannock finally going to be able to corral.
Good no call by there. Had some hands going around and refs just left to go.
So Quat back out to LJ Keith. He's going to shoot a 3. It's up and in. First field goal of the game for LJ Keith. Cuts the lead to 5.
Very important basket.
Schaefer on the other end puts it up and in. Just like that. So Schaefer has 5 points here this third quarter. Chance to set this offense or this defense up for Deer Lakes. And they're going to back off the press. As Keith brings the ball across the timeline for the Neshannock. Hands his 4th. I thought I was on Quat. They call that on Allison. So Allison and Mazzocco both with 4 fouls. And guess who's back in, Jay? Jackson Mazzocco. And he has to guard Moore.
They need him for his beef.
Schaefer misses a shot. Rebound comes down to Bonner. He's looking to run, but doesn't have numbers. Will slow things back up. LJ Keith wide open 3. Good. Neshannock, the first lead of the night. Up by 2. Shot no good by Deer Lakes. Rebound comes down to Anderton.
Good box up on Mazzocco so Anderson can get that ball.
Wow. Lancer fans on their feet. with a 2-point lead with 6 minutes to go. Bounce pass inside. Jackson Mazzocco has a shot rejected by Love. Into the hands of Schaefer. Schaefer finds Rogers in left wing corner. Up, no good. Anderton with the rebound. He says, get away.
Good strong rebound by Anderton. Up past Love and took it right out of his hands.
Anderton only a 5'8" according to our roster. Coming down with that rebound. Gotta love it. Bonner gets a pick by Mazzocco, and he's out. That's a moving pick on Jackson Mazzocco. The first one to foul out. And Allison's going to check back in. Boy, if you're going to pick up a fifth foul, you don't want to do it that way, Jay.
You know what? That was a cheap foul. He knows better than he has to move his feet.
Yeah, we have a full timeout. We'll take one. 56-54 Neshannock with 5:31 to go. You're listening to high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Bailey Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet, but more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Bailey Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Both student sections and everybody here just about on their feet here. Student sections having some fun. 56-54. Deer Lake's trailing by 2 with 5:20 to go. The trip to the Wpial championship. Neshannock switches to the 2-3 zone, Jay.
And they drop back into defense instead of running a press that time, too.
Elwood City played a 2-3 the whole game and gave Deer Lake's fits the last game. Ball tipped away. Quat has it in his hands. He's 1-on-1. Shot up. No good. No call. Rebound. Comes down to Neshannock. And a goaltending call on Deer Lakes. Did not see that. So Quat will get credit for it. Make it 58-54.
I did not see that either.
Well, from 100 feet away, we can't. Sometimes you don't see it. Yeah, so. But Neshannock now with a 4-point lead. And they'll stay in this 2-3 zone. Deer Lakes has a knack of winning games, though, Jay. Rogers for 3. Good. They've been here, done that. This team will not. Yeah, they're so cold in all these games. They won the championship game last year by 1 point. They beat Elwood City the other night by 1 point.
You did that game, was it? With no time left, pretty much.
Yep. They hit the shot with 2.5 seconds to go, and then time was a running clock. Elwood City had no chance. 58-57, Neshannock by 1. They go into a 4-corner offense now.
Allison had a wide open 3. They didn't take it.
They want the best shot possible right now with 4 minutes to go. As Bonner dribbles the ball around. LJ Keith has it at the top. Up by half court. He's going to be double teamed. Gets the ball to Bonner. Bonner drives through the base, drives through the free throw area. Throws it back out top to LJ Keith with 3:34 to loose ball foul on Schaefer. Should be his second, I believe. Yep.
Yes, you're right.
Team's second of the quarter. Both teams with 2 fouls here in the quarter. Four timeouts left for Deer Lakes, 3 for Neshannock.
That was sort of a ticky-tack foul, I thought.
With 3:33 to go in this one. Neshannock with a 1-point lead. Keith Watt throws it away. Rogers travels. He had a wide open layup and took the extra step.
One dribble's all he needed.
Bad break for Deer Lakes. Coach Fletcher's like, whoops. He knew it.
Oh, yes.
The Deer Lakes fans knew it. We knew it because it was right in front of us.
Yeah. He just didn't want to take an extra step.
Big break.
He was hoping for the foul, but he got walked before the foul occurred.
Walk got in trouble along the sideline. He got double teamed and threw the ball away. So now Neshannock gets the ball across the timeline with 3:20 to go. They have a 1-point lead. Anderson in trouble, finds Bonner now. Bonner, LJ Keith, corner for three, no good. Loose ball foul by Jim. It'll be his second. Easy call.
Oh, yes. He was over the back.
I'm really wondering if that's Philip Jim. I'm really starting to think that it might not be, but he's on our roster, so that's all we had to go with.
Yep, that's all we can go.
Yeah, I couldn't hear about the announcement. Ball goes inside. Up, no good. Moore gets his own rebound. And he's fouled before the shot. Going to go on Anderton. Going to be his second, team's fourth of the quarter. But remember, Deer Lakes has not been good from the free throw line. But they will inbound the ball. They find Love. Fletcher left wing. Fletcher looking inside. Looking inside the Moore, nothing there. Keith trying to guard him. Now Rogers back out top. Finds Fletcher. Fletcher gets a screen. Good pick up there by Quat. Throw it out to Schaefer. The step back three. Good. What a shot by Billy Schaefer. Deer Lakes the 2-point lead.
I never expected that to go.
What a shot.
Nothing but net two.
And Neshannock will continue to spread the floor here.
Schaefer only has 8 points in the evening.
And Allison gets into the lane and he's fouled and he'll go to the line to shoot two. And Allison playing with 4 fouls.
Four's on Love.
It's his second. Allison, Neshannock, perfect 5 for 5 from the line. Allison hits his first. Allison misses the second. A good box out by Moore. 1 point late for Deer Lakes.
Another foul.
And now it's 2 shots the rest of the way.
I believe that foul's on Keith.
Yep.
Second.
8 of 19 from the line is Deer Lakes right now.
Rogers is 1 for 2 for the line so far.
That's the first. Remember, 2 shots the rest of the way. Deer Lakes has 3 fouls here in this quarter as Sopko will check back in. LJ Keith will have a seat. Rogers gets the ball, takes his time, dribbles once, bend the knees, shot up, good. Timeout, Deer Lakes. 30-second timeout, Jay. We'll keep it right here with a 3-point line with 2:01 to go. Deer Lakes fans on their feet right now.
I don't think the student section of Neshannock has sat down yet.
Oh, boy. At the end of this game, we will have our play of the game and our player of the game, sponsored by Maley Chiropractic. The play of the game. This is Dr. Mitch Bailey, Chris Argero, or Kelsey Bowser. That is the best chiropractor in Lawrence County. And our player of the game is sponsored by MVP Insurance, Home Auto Term Life, Liability Insurance, and more. Visit mvpins.com for more information and for a free quote. Been a fun one.
It's been one of the better we've got to.
Yeah, this year, I expect this time of year. I think referees have done a great job of letting them play, even though a lot of the free throws, but still, I think it's been a nice job by the referees to let the flow of this game go.
I think they've done an excellent job so far.
Neshannock.
You don't want the rest to decide the game.
Inbounds the ball. And Anderson, who has not taken a shot in quite a while, brings the ball across the timeline. See what they have. Anderson into the lane, shot up, good and fouled. Right on cue. Talon Anderson. Fouled, I believe, by Colin Rogers. That's his third. Team's fourth. Chance to tie the game with 1:48 to go. Ties it up. LJ Keith to check it out, to come back in. Having a seat of Sopko. It's nail biting time, my friend.
I'll tell you what, who's going to get the big basket? I think it's going to come down to who has the ball last.
Well, that's safe say, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Well, be politically correct here, huh?
Yes.
1:48 to go. There, Deer Lakes brings the ball across the timeline. Schaefer. Let's see if they try to free him up. Good guard. They throw it inside. Moore fouled from behind. Was a late call. Going to go on Allison. That's his fifth. Great pump cake by Moore. That should be his fifth.
That's his fifth.
Yeah, Allison got bad position. And Nate Moore, nice pump fake, Jay. Got him in the air.
I'll tell you what, it was a good call. He definitely hit him.
It was a late call, too.
Well, I think the rest must have fell off his mouth because it was very evident.
So Moore, 3 for 6 from the line so far. Misses the first. What Deer Lakes loses this game, this is where you're going to point to the free throw line.
Oh, definitely.
10 of 22 from the line. Excuse me, 11 of, 10 of 22. Misses the second. Rebound comes down to Love. Double team shot blocked. Deer Lakes comes up with the rebound. Deer Lakes calls timeout. Shot was blocked by Anderson behind, but the ball unfortunately deflected to Rogers behind them. And Coach Fletcher says, I want a timeout. It's another 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here, Jay.
I thought that was a foul there, but they left it go.
From my angle, I thought it was a clean block. But how much body did he have is the other catch.
That was what I was looking at. A lot of body movement there.
But by the way, our offensive fouls are sponsored by Medore Bonner Law, your community firm with a personal connection and individualized services. Check them out at MedoreBonnerLaw.com. And again, all the great action here tonight, something for your wall photography, has all your pictures of tonight's game. Check them out on Facebook. Search something for your wall. 1:23 to go. Deer Lakes has control of the ball. They have 2 timeouts left. Neshannock has 3 timeouts left. With 1:23 to go. Again, Deer Lake's so used to playing in these situations, Jay.
Yes, but like I said, them foul shots are going to come back to bite them if they don't start making them. Neshannock's given them every opportunity to get a big lead.
And I don't know what the referees are talking about. It's definitely Deer Lake's ball. I think that where to inbound the ball is where I'm is my guess. I do not know. So they're going to go over and talk to Neshannock. And they're going to let that sub come in. Do not know what's going on here. Rogers had the ball. They called timeout. Yeah, Rogers had the ball when they called timeout. So I don't know what
I don't understand this either.
And now they're saying McHugh's going to not come in the game. Rogers will stay. Let's get talking. Yeah, talk it over. Make sure you get the call right. So Deer Lakes will hopefully inbound the ball. They finally do. Get it in the hands of Rogers. He'll bring the ball across the timeline, guarded by Anderson. In the hands of Billy Schaefer, who's been quiet here. And an offensive foul by Anderson's going to be his third and send Deer Lakes to the line to shoot two. Anderson's third. Wow.
A little bit of pushing going on.
That's the man you don't want at the line is Colin Rogers, the point guard. He's 3 or 4 from the line. Student section makes some noise. Misses his first. Wow. The Deer Lakes fans, you can hear him groan on the other side, Jay.
I'll tell you what.
Actually, you can hear him groan behind us.
Foul shooting is so important and so stressful right now for these young boys.
Rogers makes the second. He's 4 or 6 from the line, which isn't bad. 1:14 to go. Neshannock double teamed in the backcourt and gets the timeout quickly. Does Coach Corey, which I'm not a big fan of, but
nope, I don't agree with it either.
But it's part of high school. That's part of all basketball. And it's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take a quick one to catch our breath. 63-62. You're listening to high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network.
Did you know that 300,000 people in southwestern Pennsylvania are food insecure, including nearly 80,000 children? Great Pittsburgh Community Food Bank is here to meet this need. Through school breakfast and lunch, backpack, and summer food programs, the food bank's mission is to end hunger in our region. To learn more information, get help, or donate, call 412-460-FOOD or visit pittsburghfoodbank.org. Let's come together to make sure no child goes to bed hungry.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builders has been building our community for 70 years.
Nail biter again with Deer Lakes. They survived Elwood City 39-38. Can they survive the Lancers? They are up 63-62 with 1:10 to go here in this one. Thanks for joining us here on the Lawrence County Sports Network. Neshannock to try to inbound the ball. They get it into Bonner, who's slowly bringing the ball up the court. Across the timeline, set the offense up. L.J. Keith, who's had a nice game here today, hands off the ball to Anderson. Quad has not taken a shot for a while. Clear things out. L.J. Keith gets into the lane. Shot up. Good. Lancers with a 1-point lead. Rogers the other way. Loses it into the hands of Sopko. L.J. Keith across the timeline. Deer Lakes with 4 fouls. And there's a steal, but nope. They're going to say a foul on Rogers, which is the right call. His 4th. Going to send the Lancers to the line to shoot 2. Now will be L.J. Actually, Anthony Bonner. Lancers are 6 of 7 or 7 of 8 from the line tonight. Bonner's 2 for 2. The Deer Lake side of the gym getting loud. Bonner misses his first. Nate Moore to check back in.
Spookingly.
McHugh comes back out. You need this one. Lancers with a 1-point lead. You want to make it a 2-point game if you can. Misses both. Deer Lakes with the rebound with 30 seconds to go. Deer Lakes calls timeout with 29 seconds to go. Oh boy,
this is unreal.
Have we seen this? Have we seen this act before? I don't know how all these Deer Lakes fans even have hair left with all the games over the last couple of years that they've squeaked out in overtime and last second buzzer shots, and they have a chance to do it again, Jay.
I'll tell you what, get the ball inside to the two big boys. That's what they've done.
Allison and Mazzocco for Neshannock have fouled out. So the hands of LJ Keith guarded Nate Moore the last time. Then you always got to worry about Billy Schaefer.
Yes, he's only has 8 points in the evening.
Yeah, he has only 8 all in the second half. Does Schaefer, but he has that big 3. Again from the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11 of 25 from the line for Deer Lakes. What a game. Does Deer Lakes have yet another miracle left in them? Or is Neshannock going to go play for their first title since 1987? Deer Lakes to inbound.
Neshannock dropping it back into defense.
Man-to-man defense for Neshannock. They get in the hands of Schaefer. Schaefer trying to get the ball inside. Nothing there. Good defense there by Anderson on Moore. Rogers with 15 seconds to go. Looking inside for Moore. Good defense again. They get it in. Ball off his hands. Stolen in the foul by Moore with 8 seconds to go. Neshannock to the free throw line. Good defense, Jay, by the Neshannock Lancers. They didn't try once, but they tried twice to get the ball in the hands of Moore. Could not do it. LJ Keith with the defense, along with Bonner.
Now the very important foul shots again.
Please hit one at least. Misses the first. Does Deer Lakes call timeout? They will not. Keith hits the second 2-point game. Deer Lakes inbounds. Rogers across the timeline with 5. Finds more underneath and a blocking call on Sopko, and he'll go to line to shoot 2. They say the ball went in.
Yes, it did. It went in.
The ball goes in, and Moore will go to line and try to give them a lead. I didn't see the ball go in.
I saw the ball go in. I was just wondering if they're going to say on the floor, but
with 3 seconds to go, Nate Moore 3 of 8 from the line. Misses the free throw. Rebound. Deer Lakes. Love up. This isn't the buzzer. We're going to overtime. Wow.
I cannot believe this. All them missed foul shots.
11 of 26 for the free throw line. Rogers had a nice pass into Moore, and Moore, Sopka looks like he might have had position, but they called the block, got the foul, got the basket. Moore a chance to put the team up by 1. Misses the free throw, but Love with a great offensive board, Jay. The ball rolled off the rim. Did not go. Why not? Let's play 4 more minutes.
Tell you what, this is definitely the best game I think I've ever had the pleasure of broadcasting.
Unbelievable.
I knew the foul shots were going to come back to fight somebody, but Neshannock uncharacteristically missed 2 of the last 3 foul shots.
So 11 of 26 from the free throw line is why this game is tied.
And 7
at 65.
And 7 and 10 from Neshannock. I have,
which isn't bad.
No, that's really good.
You know, I got 8 of 12, but it's still good. Doesn't matter. One of us are right, Jay. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're playing 4 more minutes. Student section's going to absolutely nuts here from Fox Chapel High School. The battle wins the toss. That too. What a huge rebound by Love, though, at the end of that. Just couldn't get it to fall. Foul trouble for sure for Neshannock. They get in the lane, shot up and good by Wayne Love. He's got 19.
Very good second half. Had 6 the first half, that's 13 in the second half.
LJ Keith. Shots up good. Ran over Love with no call. Tie game.
I think Love was a little bit of acting right there.
Hey,
You're not going to lock Love down with him.
you get an Oscar.
Yeah.
He didn't get it, though. You got outvoted. Oh, stolen by LJ Keith, but gets called for the loose ball foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2 with Aiden Fletcher. That's Keith's third. Must have got part of the arm.
Looked like he did get part of the arm to me. He's only about 30 feet away there.
So Fletcher to shoot 2. The first. Fletcher 2 or 3 from the line now. Again, after this broadcast, tune into the Mohawk game at 8 o'clock. The winner of that game will play the winner of this one. Fletcher hits both. Deer Lake's back up by 2 with 3:09 to go in the first overtime. And Anderson brings the ball across the timeline. Spreading the floor. Anderson goes 1-on-1 into the lane. Shot up, no good. Love with the rebound.
How many times you said that tonight, Lee?
At least 10. And Anderson trips over Rogers, knocks him down. He'll go to the line, shoot 2. And Anderson has 4 fouls. Both teams shooting 2 when there's a foul here. Fouls do not reset.
Nice move by Rogers to stop, and Anderson just could not control himself.
He's 4-6 from the line. Hits the first. Deer Lake's up by 3. Deer Lake's up by 4. 2:49 to go. Ball stolen in the impound. And Moore gets it in a blocking foul. Unreal. On LJ Keith. He can't believe it.
LJ Keith, to me, looked like he stepped right in front of him.
Actually, they called on Bonner. I thought it was Keith, but it was on Bonner. From my angle, I thought for sure he had the good position there, but the referee saw it otherwise. So 6-point lead here for Deer Lakes. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Nominations are now being accepted for the LCAP Team of the Month and the LGKG Male and Female Athlete of the Month. Log on to lcsportsnet.com/awards to nominate your favorite team or athlete today.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity is really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
Neshannock trails by 6 here in the overtime. It was tied. At the end of 4, Deer Lakes have scored 6 straight here, Jay, to start this this first overtime. And Moore will go to the line and try to complete the 3-point play.
And Shannock's had a hard time beating the Deer Lakes press all night. And that time they made an ill-advised pass right into the hands of Moore.
Moore misses the free throw. Anderson with the rebound. Boy, Moore, 3 of 9, 3 of 10. Neshannock needing a hoop. Terribly bad, down by 6. And Quat's going to go to the line to shoot 2, as they're going to get Love with his 3rd foul. Actually, not going to be Love, it's going to be Fletcher. Fletcher, his 3rd. Send Quat to the line. Jeez. Quat's 2 for 2 from the line. It's the first. "26 points for David Quat. Make it 27. Neshannock trails by 4 with 2.5 to go. Ball almost stolen there by Anderson. He's going to get called for his 5th foul on the loose ball foul. 3 players for Neshannock have fouled out now. Jake Rinn checks back in. Haven't seen Jake for a while.
I can't remember seeing him since the first quarter.
Rogers goes to the line for 2. He's 6 of 8 from the line. Definitely who you want at the line right now. It's the first.
That was very sloppy ball handling by Rogers, and luckily he got to reach and foul by Alderton.
So Anderson fouls out. Rogers misses the 2nd. Neshannock comes down with a rebound. Down by 5 with 2:20 to go. Plenty of time. Your 3 players are fouled out of this game. He's still got David Quad out there, and he's trying to run around a couple screens right now. Can't get free. They get it to Rinn. LJ Keith in the left wing. Drives baseline. Pump fake. Spin new. Shot up. Misses the bunny. Schaefer with the rebound. Schaefer gets the ball across the timeline. Throws it back to Fletcher. And Coach Fletcher says, "Don't you dare drive to the hole," with 1:46 to go. He's still dribbling around right now. Finds Rogers underneath. Shot up. Good. Love. He's got 21, lead up to 7 with 1.5 to go. Deer Lakes fans starting to feel it now. Yeah, tough loss for either team. LJ Keith puts it up and in. Timeout. Neshannock down by 5 with 1:19 to go. Wayne Love, call him for an offensive foul. You're not going to get it, sir.
Not at this point in the game.
Wow. You having fun yet? There's a second game yet at this one. St. Joseph's and Aquinas Academy, the 1A girls game. There's probably a lot of people standing outside because there's no way they're getting in for this one.
There's no parking to start with and no seats in here available.
Yeah. So they're all sitting outside, or the concession stand's empty right now. One or the other. Again, at the end of this game, we'll hand out our 2 awards. We're going to get out of here as quickly as we can because the Triple Live High School Sports Network is coming in to broadcast the second game. You can flip over to another link and listen to the Mohawk boys played the Burrell Buccaneers, the 11 seed. They're supposed to tip off at 8 o'clock at North Allegheny High School. So let's see if Neshannock has the miracle in him. It's amazing how Deer Lakes is just time and time and time again.
Just about the time you think they're done, they come up with that big basket, big steal.
Give Coach Fletcher credit. I mean, he got this team believing. They'll try to inbound the ball. And they get it in. Into the game is Gino Mazzocco. Guarding Schaefer. The ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay in the Deer Lakes ball. Quad hit it from behind. Ball goes out of bounds with 1:08 to go. So Gino Mazzocco into the game, the 5'9" sophomore. Neshannock needing a turnover here. Rogers gets it in. The Love puts it up in. No foul. Rebound up, and he's fouled now is Nate Moore. He'll go to line to shoot 2, and Quat picks up his fourth foul. Nate Moore, 3 of 11 from the line tonight. 3 of 10, excuse me. Make it 3 of 11 now. As Sopko checks back in. Moore hits the second. Six-point lead for Deer Lakes with 1:03 to go. And Moore's going to have a seat.
They don't want him shooting foul shots anymore.
And they ball gets in the Quat across the timeline. Back out top to Elch for Sopko for 3. No good. Fletcher with the rebound. Outlet the Love. Down underneath the McHugh. Back to Schaefer. And Schaefer's fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. With 43 seconds to go, and time is running out.
If that's on Keith, that'd be number 5.
It's going to go on Jake Rind. His first, but time slipping away now with 43 seconds to go. 2-possession game. Schaefer has not been to the line yet for Deer Lakes.
He only has 8 points.
We'll make it 9. Yeah, Moore Love is the one that's killed him. 6'3" and 6'4". Schaefer hits both. 8-point game with 40 seconds to go. Coach Fletcher says, don't you dare foul. Quat the long 3, in and out. Fletcher with the rebound. And there's the foul by L.J. Key. Picks up his 4th, and Deer Lakes will go to the line to shoot 2. Valiant effort, though, by the Lancers, though, Jay.
I'll tell you what, I thought they had it.
Going to come up short again. They could make some noise in the state playoffs, though. And shot good by Fletcher. Again, the Neshannock will play on Wednesday night in the consolation bracket.
They have to win, right?
No, they're qualified for the playoffs. State playoffs. Fletcher hits both. 10-point game, 31 seconds to go. Quat hits from 2 and a timeout taken. $81-73. The loser of this game and the loser of the other game between Mohawk and Burrell, according to the schedule I have, will play on Wednesday at the 3rd place game. For 3rd place for the qualify for the state playoffs. The other will become the 4th team. The other 2 games, Derry is playing Shadyside Academy at Fox Chapel on Wednesday, and Elwood City is going to travel to York for the 7th place team. Neshannock will now, unless they come up with a miracle somehow here, they're going to be, if Burrell loses, that game will be at Neshannock on Wednesday night. If Mohawk loses, that game will be at Mohawk on Wednesday night. So Neshannock to become Burrell Mohawk supporters, so they can maybe get a home game out of this. So Neshannock or Deer Lakes will inbound 81-73 lead with 22 seconds to go.
I wonder if Neshannock's going to foul.
Oh, they're fouling. They'll foul the inbound right now. There's Schaefer gets fouled by Gino Mazzocco. Yeah, I don't think the second game's starting at 8 o'clock here. It might take them to 8 o'clock to get everybody out of here. I think it's going to be 8:10 before we get everybody out of here. Yeah, we'll go as quick as we can for our post game show. Schaefer goes to the line to shoot 2 and hits his first. The Chippewa High School Sports Network going to come in and sit at our table for the second game. Schaefer misses the second, but rebound comes down to Love. How fitting. And a timeout by Coach Fletcher. That's the story of the game right there. Love and more, Jay, on the boards.
That's right. First quarter, they dominated. Second quarter, Neshannock stayed with them. In the last third and fourth quarter, Love and more again. Especially Love.
It's 16-35 in the line for Deer Lakes, and yet they're going to win.
That's hard to believe. That many misses, and they come back to win the game.
And the Neshannock 10-14 from the line, but just couldn't get it done, unfortunately. They had a shot. Frustrating loss for sure for the Neshannock Lancers, Jay.
Oh, they definitely, I think we all thought they had it. All you have to do is make a couple foul shots, the game's over.
Unfortunately, they don't fall. The Deer Lakes looks like they're going to be going on to defend their WPIL championship. Still got 9-point deficit with 16 seconds to go. I haven't seen anything this crazy, but it could happen.
Well, Deer Lakes had a ball. It might happen.
Yeah. Get the ball inside the Love and puts it up and in. He got 23, clock down to 10. Keith for 3. Up, no good. Deer Lakes comes down with the board. Deer Lakes 84, Neshannock 73. The Lancers are going on to the WPIL championship. We'll be back with a post-game show. You're listening to high school basketball here. The Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Zeno-Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
For 20 years, Mele Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Mele Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet, but more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Mele Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Mele Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Having a safe and healthy home is not something to play games with, especially if your home was built before 1978. You may be exposed to extremely harmful lead-based paint hazards. If you're concerned about lead in your home, don't roll the dice on your family's safety. LCAP's Healthy Homes Lead Hazard Reduction Program is here to help you win the battle. Your family's health and safety is the goal. Contact the Department of Healthy Homes today.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Pennsylvania needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Check out the new Trib Live High School Sports Network on social media this season for breaking news, scores, pictures, videos, links to our articles, and more. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram under the handle Trib Live HSSN. Get in the conversation on Facebook at facebook.com/Trib Live HSSN. And on our YouTube channel, you can find thousands of interviews with local student athletes and coaches, plus highlights and full games. The spot for Western Pennsylvania high school sports on social media this season is the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Final score, Deer Lakes defeats Neshannock in overtime, 84-73. Final numbers sponsored by Creative Edge. Call 724-652-1372, where design and construction come together with experience. 29 points leading the way for David Quat, 14 for LJ Keith, 9 for Anderson, 5 for Allison, 4 for Bonner, 4 for Jake Jackson Mazzacco, 3 for Sopko, 2 for Jim. Leading the way for the Deer Lakes Lancers, 23 for Moore and Love, 8 points for Schaefer, 11 points for Schaefer, to 7 for Fletcher, 6 for Rogers, 3 for McHugh. Real quick, Jay, those other stats.
Rebounds. Deer Lakes out rebounded Neshannock 37-25, which is very important, as we saw. And steals, Deer Lakes had 7, Neshannock 6. Assists, Deer Lakes 8. Neshannock had 16 assists. But the turnovers, Deer Lake had 11 turnovers, Neshannock 8. But they still come back to win the game. Deer Lake was 21-41 for the free throws, and Neshannock was 10 of 14.
And that's your stats. Thanks to Sean Saputo for giving me the stats on this. Quickly, let's hand out 2 awards, Jay. Our our MVP insurance MVP a game, none other than David Quat. 29 points, hit the big 3 at the end of the first half for all the momentum. So hand out that award, Jay, for David Quat.
MVP Insurance is proud to present the MVP of the Game Award to David Quat, Neshannock Lancers. MVP Insurance, Lawrence County Spotlight are proud to honor David as tonight's MVP of the game. David will receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named tonight's MVP of the game. To see the full list of this year's game MVPs, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on MVP of the game. Congratulations to David Quat, the Neshannock Lancers, for being named tonight's MVP of the game. MVP Insurance, call MVP for the win.
Actually, I just handed that out wrong. So that was supposed to go to LJ Keith because of LJ Keith. LJ Keith, that off the bench, he was just outstanding, and his defense was outstanding, Jay.
He had 14 points, and he had quite a few rebounds, and he was just all over the court until he got his 5th foul.
Yeah, so we apologize. So LJ Keith is going to get our MVP insurance of the game just for his spark off the bench. But our play of the game is going to go to David Quat for that late 3 to end the first half with all the momentum. So he's going to get a customized T-shirt sponsored by the Maley Chiropractic. You can check out Play of the Game at lcsportsnet.com. Congratulations, David Quat. Maley Chiropractic, Play of the Game. You can let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. Jay, real quick on the final thoughts before we get out of here.
I'll tell you what, that had to be one of the best high school games I've ever seen. Both teams fought to the very end. Like you said, the foul shots, a lot of times it's back to hurt them, and it did.
Final score, 84-73. In overtime, the Deer Lake Lancers defeat, or the Lancers defeat the Neshannock Lancers. So they're both Lancers. So they will go on to play the winner of Mohawk and Borough. Make sure you check that game out on the Lawrence County Sports Network. So thanks for joining us. For Sean Saputo, for my brother Jay Moan, my name's Lee Moan. Final score again, 84-73. You've been listening to everything you hear in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Your voice for Lawrence County Sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
I got to figure out how to end this meeting. This is yours, right? Yes. How do I end this Zoom meeting? Body.